If you're planning a summer wedding, we can help. Wedding designer David Merrill is here. He's got to look at some of the top trends to wow your guest. Welcome, David.
Well, hello, how are you?
This is beautiful. It looks like
Thank
I just
you.
walked into a little fairy tale.
Thank you.
Some of the big trends we're seeing. Number one, destination weddings.
Destination
People flying
weddings.
off to have their wedding
Flying
and
off.
honeymoon.
Yeah, strangely enough, we live in Southern California. It's probably one of the largest destination wedding locations in the United States. Personally, I'd love to go if it was a summer wedding. I love taking the brides and grooms up to Canada because there's a great value right now, and going into Calgary and Banff, fantastic place to have a summer wedding. I probably will do mine in Bora Bora.
Great.
Yeah, but destination weddings are big because it allows you to have the family around and them to get to know each other.
And it's like a vacation.
It is exactly like a vacation.
Like a big party in a
It is,
destination.
yeah.
Gay weddings, same-sex marriages, also big right now?
This is huge in our industry, but it's big because it's just kind of like a falling cards across the country. The interesting thing about it is that it's really turning tradition up on its head. You know, the family dynamics are very different when you're thinking of a gay wedding or lesbian wedding. And, you know, I think what's going to happen is you're going to see these trends come over into mainstream weddings. Everyone's going to want a glitter girl instead of a flower girl.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, your crews have been working so hard
Yeah.
behind the scenes. Let's take a look at some of the trends. And the first one you wanted to show us was the vintage wedding.
Yeah, the vintage wedding, this is a big trend. You know, it was shabby chic for a while, which kind of mismatched stuff, but now it's really all about vintage weddings. And we created this table here with the vintage cloth, and really these Chiavari chairs are all you know, all been around forever, so they're vintage as well. But the mismatched beautiful plates in here, and we were lucky enough to get some of our great vendors to come in and create this amazing setting with us. And you know, it's the fun thing is to actually tie in the invitation. So we went to
Show the camera that.
yeah, we got this from Paper Crew, and we sent them the linen, and they actually made the invitation. So they tied in the invitation from the moment they got there, which is a really fun thing to do.
And when you get the invitation in the mail, it sort of gives you a little insight to what the ceremony is going to be
Absolutely.
like and the reception afterwards.
Yeah, it's a hint. So we took this vintage thing and we twisted a little bit, added a little gothic kind of feel into it, and created something that's very on point and very trendy at the moment.
It's so opulent, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
all right,
beautiful
over
flowers.
here, I love this table, and this is sort of a glamour chic.
It is
very simple.
You know, on the fashion runways, it was all about metallics this year, and so metallics are really big. Even mixing golds and silvers like we did here, we love the gold idea. So it was bringing in the metallics, adding in a touch of romance, a romantic kind of thing, keeping the flowers neutral so the metallics pop off. And then we were lucky to get this great cake from Superfine Bakery, which they add metallic, actually paint to the top of this.
Again,
and
carrying
it's edible.
over that theme into
Carrying
the
it from the beginning to the end. And then, of course, you know,
and
Paper
the
Crew brought in
cake is so simple but elegant with the detail to the beading, and
It
not
is.
seeing those big fancy cakes anymore.
No, and I think, well, this is really kind of where they're going. It seems to be more simpler, the trend on point right now. So yeah, just simple beading, a little bit of metallic, and two different colors of gold, if you can see it. They're kind of tying into all the gold that's in here and the different kinds of gold.
I love all the shimmer and shine it is.
It's beautiful, it's romantic. And then, you know, tying in with Paper Crew, they made these great invitations for us, a great table card for the menu. And the cool thing is they actually made a napkin ring, a napkin ring for the place setting with the name of the guest. Yes,
personalized.
Yeah, it was really very on point right now.
And another trend that we're seeing, and you said that sit-down dinners not expected anymore. In fact, it's a little more casual with the food now.
Really more casual, and it's really, we'll come out here and take a look at this. It's about family style service, and I was lucky enough to bring in SBE Catering, and the Redberry Hotel. They have a restaurant there called Cleo, which is all about family style service. So it brings me back to when I was growing up, where we were passing the platter around the table. It's a great sense of community, and it is the most on point type of service right now. So Cleo's got it down to packed, and they've got some beautiful stuff here, from passing the different types of hors d'oeuvres and having the platters on the table, so it's just kind of everyone having their own self-service.
And usually when you have a wedding, you're bringing people together from all different walks of life.
They don't know each other.
They don't. So this forces them to mingle and have a good time. It really gets the party rolling. Okay, this is all very beautiful. Thank you so much,
Oh, my
David.
pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, more wedding ideas from David Merrill. Just go to kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV.